is, how does the match really end? This is something we should have by popular vote, though. We don't have any blind voting mechanisms.
No, but let's do at the 9th of same day a paddling boat date where people are discussing about who won it.
Oh, that is true. The losers on their double paddling boat date. Discussing the winners.
And if the game was rigged.
Yeah. Good question. Who did?
Audience.
Does the audience get to vote?
Audience gets to vote.
That's
Yep.
okay.
Congratulations, Helen just made 5 grand. You're an awful person. There's nothing to say on top of that.
Well, she doesn't really know what she's saying sometimes.
Let's have Jason and Patty on the paddle boat date discussing the winner. Let's see how long it takes before we actually find out.
Discussing the winner of the last match.
Of
so.
the tournament. Of the
Tournament.
I'm not
And
gonna
how-
pedal. If you don't mind. Actually, that'll be the funny part. You just keep going in a circle. My feet are here, but I'm not actually pedaling.
Yes. No, these are the starting round.
Yeah.
No, but they know who won it.
Can you believe that match?
I can't, considering we didn't win. I mean, I'm just that good.
Well,
I mean, look at... How can those people beat us? I mean...
I know. But for heaven's sakes, I mean, Helen was pretty damn good. When she did that lobby over, I couldn't imagine. I thought Eric was going to lose it, but then he swung it back. I mean, that game was close. It was really, really, really close.
Oh, I thought their service was just excellent. I mean,
Oh, yeah. But at the end of the day, it was pretty clear, even with some of those weird shots and everything, that, I think your wife and Nate kicked ass. They totally won the game. I was surprised, though, because they pulled it out at the last minute. There was some tough competition there. I think that if we hadn't lost last round, we could have kicked both their asses, though.
I definitely think so, because, I mean, I never knew she was that much of a sports person.
Did you know she was such a good trash talker?
Well, that I did because you put up with me.
Thank you. So now we know who won.
All right. Just barely, though.
It was all rigged.
It was all rigged.
If you hadn't been hindered by the heels. And the dress.
Shall we take the losers? Oh, the winners. Losers of the winner stage first. Audience?
Losers.
Let's have the winners first.
Losers who have the nice, fancy 5-star dinner, which just happens to be so they see the double date with the paddle boats. If you, for some reason, feel the urge to mention this. So losers of the final, please.
Who were the losers?
You guys.
Oh, we're losers. Outstanding.
Because Nate was such a good sportsman.
Oh, okay.
You lost to the trash talk.
Yeah, you notice. Don't forget, our boat is just going
Round in
this
circles.
direction.
Just going in a big circle.
Oh, so we are the losers at the losing restaurant.
Well, I don't think we're losing. I mean, my God, look at what we have to look at.
Yeah, but
Would you like some more wine?
please, it goes so well with McNuggets. I'm really shocked that Rose turned out to be such an athlete. I mean, she used to spend normally she just lays there.
I'm sorry.
I'm a little upset, that's all. I mean, obviously you can tell.
Clearly. Who are we talking about?
I was talking about the winners of
We want to see a flashback.
Hold, please hold.
I want to see a flashback of pillow talk after Rose is just laying there.
Fair enough. Pillow talk.
Okay, flashback.
I don't think I want actually Rose, or does Rose want to come and be Rose?
Oh, sure, tell all our secrets.
Okay, who wants to be Eric in the past?
This is not confusing at all.
Pillow talk after Rose, as so accurately was described, just laid there.
Well,
That was good, honey.
oh, it was a workout for me.
I just got back from work like an hour ago. I really need to go to sleep. I've been up since about 16 hours or something.
Yeah, no, you seemed really tired.
Well, I was, because I had to do your laundry all day yesterday, so I really didn't get to sleep before my shift.
You know, if you had done the laundry before, maybe
If
organization.
you stop spilling
organization.
paint on yourself.
Well,
I mean, I told you, I don't know why you decided you wanted to paint the house, like, at 3 in the morning while I was gone, and then just leave it all there for me to clean up.
you've got me. Let's one more before you go to sleep.
Fine.
Where would I be without my stress reliever? So, the trash talking.
You know, it's a net thing with Nate.
Is it?
Absolutely. You know, it's all about accounting, and to be honest with you, the last game, it was with his boss.
Uh-huh.
And every single time he served it directly into the net.
So he's a good accountant, keeps the books balanced, consistently net.
Yes, exactly. But more to the point, net, he has his job still, and it's not because of his skills.
Let's leave it at that.
Oh, I want to ask about what kind of skills he has.
Thank you.
Evil on these shows. Seems like just perfectly nice individuals show up, and the next thing you know, you're like, "Whoa!"
Could we have an in-person interview of some of the stars saying exactly that to an show host? So telling how she or he hates how people turn evil in these shows. Does any one of the characters feel that way?
Someone who's not a character can say that.
That is true. Are we okay with audience participation?
Do an audience
We
participation.
we can take an audience.
Yeah.
Let's take an audience. So Sarah, how do you feel? Isn't it weird how always in these shows, just like everybody turns out to be almost a massive a-hole?
Well, you know, I thought going into the show that Helen was going to be my favorite because she seemed really nice, but she turned out to be a real bitch.
Yeah,
The trash talk was just, I mean, you know, she was trying to play it like she was like, you know, oh, you're just really an awful person, but really you can tell that she is like going for the win however she's going to get it. And I would never have thought that just from looking at her.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. What does the rest of the audience think? I mean, come on. Yeah. So, how do you think, moving forward, all this talk about, that's not, he's not keeping his job for his skills. Do you think this is going somewhere? Are we going to see later on this week how
I think
this
the
goes?
trash talking is going to get worse. I mean, did you hear what Eric was saying about his wife? I mean, does he not realize that she's going to see that later and realize that he was talking about her sexual performance? If they still end up together after this show, I mean, if I was his wife, he wouldn't be getting any off me for a while. I'm just saying.
Just saying.
Am I right, ladies?
Like
Or
some
maybe it will
serious
wake
making
her
up to do.
Typical male.
Make her realize that there are certain participatory sports instead of just taking the generic female role, being passive.
And let's cut that there. We're not on Dr. Phil after all. Or Oprah. So, now we have the winner's date.
I'm actually thinking
Oh.
that instead of the winner's date, depending on what people here want, we could take an experience exchange next day when the winner is speaking about her perfect date. It's a nail salon. All the girls are getting their nails done, and they get to speak about their dates.
Ooh, the previous night's dates. Ooh, the pressure.
Time for the dirt to come out.
Yeah.
I like it. All right, the ladies getting their nails.
Ladies get nails done.
Okay.
Just mine, right?
Helen, you really did do a good job yesterday. That was really cute.
I'm sorry about what I said.
Oh, Helen, it's okay. It's just pretty low.
Well, I don't know any of these secrets. Doesn't really make any sense for me to miss you. I don't know how. Well,
So
you
how
did
was
a
your
pretty
date?
good job. Yeah. The date was good.
Yeah, what was
Yeah,
the
it was-
sailboat like?
It was nice. It was very big. Yeah. How was, did you get the paddle boat?
Well, yeah. One person in the boat paddled.
Who paddled?
Not me. No, it was nice. At least it was in the bay. It definitely wasn't yacht boat, but you know, it also wasn't wine and chicken McNuggets. How were your McNuggets?
Double deep fried.
Oh, at least you guys didn't end up with black eye out of that situation.
That's pretty bad.
I did the best I could with the concealer.
Black eye.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Sorry
I
about
can't
that.
even tell. That's okay. I mean, it was. I'm pretty laid back about this kind of things.
Did you put a stick on it?
No, I just.
It's all better now.
Well,
No makeup.
Yeah, a little bit of makeup, and you can't tell anymore.
Are you accustomed to doing that?
No. Not that I'm supposed to talk about.
Oh. Interesting.
Cut. There's clearly not enough action on this. We'll take Helen out of the sea.
Oh.
Someone to talk about. Exactly. And now you don't see the winner there.
So, girls, seriously. I mean, what do you think? Helen seemed like she was really sweet, but I don't know what her game is now. Seems like she's kind of.
I mean, I heard about it afterwards. So I wasn't watching at that point, but I didn't hear anything about it at that point, so I just heard about it afterwards. It sounds pretty bad.
What do you mean?
The trash talk.
Yeah.
Oh, the trash talk. You know, she seems kind of manic depressive in that sense that, you know, she's all nice and sweet one moment and then, you know.
A little two-faced.
No. Actually, I was thinking more along the lines of
Crazy.
Yeah,
Right?
psychotic. Psychotic.
She kind of scares me.
Schizo.
Like, you know,
Schizo.
yeah, like she might like boil your bunny or
Yes,
you know,
absolutely.
sneak up behind you with a knife. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I have a confessional?
We most definitely can have a confessional. Girls, thank you. Boil a bunny.
Caroline, talk right to the lens. I'm a professional. Okay.
You don't. I don't think
anyone-
you need an interviewer on this.
Okay.
No, I've never boiled a bunny. Do you think they boil well?
Thank you. So, what does the audience think? Do we want the winner, or the guys' side on the same thing, but without the winner being there? Or do we start with the winner? Or all four?
Well, I think we need to see with the guys.
Yeah, all guys.
All guys, let's take all four. All four then, but you're bowling, so you only need 2 chairs.
Bowling, is that what?
The man.
The most manly sport you can do.
Because you don't have to change your shoes. No, wait a minute. You do.
Bowling with coconuts. It's like going inside.
Yeah, you can take 4 chairs.
So who's up?
I got this.
You got this? You're going first. All right. Don't talk in his backswing.
At least I can't hit the net this time.
Well, but can you hit the pins?
What about the bumpers on the side?
Find out. Some of them. Those are pens.
A 3. Commendable.
I got another ball.
But now can you pick it up?
So what's up with Helen? I mean, is she just like all over the place or what? Is this normal? Well, correction, is this normal for her?
I'm not really sure. I mean,
Is it a family thing?
probably. You know, it says it runs in families.
And this is how it's done.
Oh,
All right,
please
let's
show
see.
me.
Yeah.
I've got to get the number of your chiropractor.
I want to know how you got your fingers into that 6-pounder.
I suspect he's done that before.
But now, if you really want, I will show you how it's really done.
Got a tough act to follow here.
So I think it might be an inbreeding thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's,
All right, so 3 strikes. Oh, all right, we can do this. Calculate the weight.
How was the paddle?
it was, we actually opted out. A stake on the eye for Rose and
yes,
some
yes.
consolation PBR. It was all right. It was actually
Is
one of
there
the better
any other
dates I've
type?
been on in a while. The grease will come out of your hands with a little Gojo. They have it in the bathroom.
Nice to know. Nice to know.
You're helping me out here. No, you're
There you go. See, I'm making you look
No,
good.
it's
See,
good. Yeah.
it's a sacrifice play here.
improving our average.
Well, you need all the help you can get.
I got the trophy, right? That's the key thing.
How do things go with Rose?
Well, I feel a little awkward telling you of all people, but I felt like she actually appreciated my ministrations when she was, feeling bad about her eye. A little stake on the eye and PBR, maybe take a note.
Cuddle nuts!
Yep, definitely.
Administration, they say. Right. That was good enough, though. I think you guys have more drama than the girls. Well, until you kick out the winner. Let's try here. Now, Nate was sent to
Was it Peck?
fetch more beer. As winners should carry the losers some.
The hell did they win? I mean, are you fucking kidding me? The guy can barely walk.
And
Did they tape the racket to his arm?
Or maybe the stub, I don't know.
I mean, I'm wondering if they didn't give him a little additional support right before he went out there, the way he moved around. He seemed motivated, let's just put it that way.
He's very proud of being an accountant, and, he just played with the numbers a little bit to modify the score. Always a possibility.
And I was surprised for a man that sits in his office all day that he could actually get out and move.
I don't know, stretching at the desk maybe. I mean, Helen, I can see her performing on the court. She's clearly a performer, am I right?
She definitely is.
But Nate, I don't know. He seems like the kind of man who would constantly put it in the net.
I think there's a couple of ways we could go with that comment, and none of them appropriate.
Are you bringing the beer?
Come on!
Let's leave it
We have
on
to
the
brew it
beer.
ourselves. That was a no-goer.
The trash.
So now we've seen the first 3 days, basically. 2 days, 2.5 days. 3 days, roughly. We're in a competition, yeah.
Yes. We even established the winners.
Yeah. So we're going for a dare. And this time we're going for a bungee jump. and the Facebook group got a vote on who should do the bungee jump.
So the audience votes who needs to jump off the bridge.
Yes,
pretty much.
off the bridge, yeah.
I vote for Patty.
Patty.
Or Helen.
Okay.
Well, it's.
I mean, clearly, if
Annette
Nate
gets
tried to
the
jump
vote
off a
between-
bridge, he would probably kill himself. He's not
Pat
coordinated.
seems like she's more willing to take those sort of daring risks. I think it'd be more interesting to put somebody who's a little more timid off a bridge.
Like someone who likes stability.
Hi, Sally. How's it going? Someone who works a regular 9 to 5 and organizes things and plans and produces at a regular rate and everything is scheduled. So maybe something a little bit unplanned might be appropriate for her.
Pushing boundaries.
Right? Isn't it going to be the couple?
So we've decided.
Oh, wait, what?
So we've decided.
I'll throw her under the bridge, not me.
No. The way this works is you've both been promised a reward if you make the other guy jump. If both of you jump, you both get rewards. If only one of you jumps, neither one gets nothing. Obviously, you've been promised this without telling each other, but now you just need to figure out how the hell you're going to make the other guy jump, and are you actually going to jump as well? $5,000 on the line for both of you. If you make
If I can
the other
talk
guy
her into
jump.
jumping.
Yes. Stage is yours. We don't need chairs.
That's the chair. We have a railing behind us now. We got a long ways down over there.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to hold on to this railing. Okay, we can do this, right?
You know,
I mean-
Eric, if you think about it, this is kind of like that project you've been working on for so long, and you
And
know,
it's gonna be perfect.
It's going to be outstanding. It's like, you know, it's going to be such a rush to actually.
It's a great
Actually
big
take
rush.
the plunge.
Just a big rush, and they've measured our weights. They know exactly how much bounces in the chords. This is a simple thing, right?
Yes.
It's just a little leaning forward and trusting that, just like for you, everything's been set up, everything's in place.
Well played.
No, don't worry. This will be on there. Everybody knows already.
All right, we lost
So
the
we're there.
spontaneity.
You should.
I'll do a confessional response to
To
that line.
Yeah.
What? There. Oh, if only she knew. Sometimes you actually have to, well, work a little harder for that. Just gonna say. She'll find out soon enough. But, you know, week's almost over. And yeah, at the rate he moves, she'll find out. Not worried about it.
So, that beautiful evening, after the daring jump of our, what was it? Stability-loving?
Yep.
Yes. Let's have an evening, nice evenings out. with, well, I think Rose and Alessio would be the sort of perfect couple to discuss the daring jump of the or daring fall.
And let's do this at Rose's hotel room door when they're just saying good night.
Oh, that's true. Let's do this after a date.
Yeah, and there's $5,000 reward for you if you get into her room.
Oh. So.
Under pressure.
Extra performance anxiety. I think that's what they call it. So, Rose's hotel room's doorway after not a bad date, I suppose, but it might be that I'm wrong. I guess we'll find out how bad it was.
So this is a different night than the meet on the face and the PBR night.
Yes, this is the following evening after during the
another
day they did their Benji fall.
Okay.
And you're at coming to Rosie's room door.
I don't know about you, but I had a great time. Could be the margaritas talking, but I think I still had a great time.
I think I had a great time too. I know I did. You know, I am surprised to find myself saying this, but I just feel really relaxed with you.
I know, it's so stress-free. I hate stress.
And
Don't have to do housework.
you're an appreciative person.
Thank you very much. I do try to appreciate the greater things in life, apparently unlike my husband.
I've never I've never done this before since being together with Patty, but I just wonder if you want to have one more drink before the night's over.
Hold. This requires a past scene of I haven't done this since. Considering I've never been to Cancun before, wasn't exactly that either. So we
need a past Alessio.
We need a past Alessio and some.
Well, I don't know. What was the chick at Disneyland?
One more.
Chick at Disneyland, yes.
Tinkerbell, the costume character Tinkerbell.
Yeah.
What was the line? I haven't done this.
He hasn't asked
I've never
to get one more drink.
I haven't asked for one more drink since
I've
been together with Patty.
Since I've been together with Patty.
So you are together with Patty now, and well.
So. One more drink?
Oh, absolutely. And a little bit of fairy dust, too.
Because I haven't asked for one more drink ever since I've been together with Patty.
Oh, you're a little devil.
Whore!
And let's go to a possible future on a day after this.
Ooh.
Right.
You can
doing this show still?
Possible future. Whose possible future? I guess the people there decide
Rosie.
which ones.
Whose imagination?
So this is Rose's
yeah.
possible tomorrow morning.
This is his imagination. Okay.
Oh, his imagination. All right.
So, this
The next morning, right?
we're coming to the hotel room. I'm happy. It's been a wonderful date. I'm glad to bring you back to your room. I want to make sure everything has gone totally perfectly. And it feels so weird to me. I mean, I feel like having one more drink with you, and I haven't said that since I've been with Rose.
Wow. This is going through your mind, how do you? So yeah, back to the moment. He just said to you, one more drink. I haven't said this to anybody since I started with Patty.
So, one more drink?
Well, that's 2. But I suppose I could let you in.
Oh.
We can.
Yeah, we can.
We can get a reaction from Patty.
Yeah. So we are showing you the video.
Yes, that is true. Now,
Okay, so I'm watching the video.
you are in the studio, in front of the live studio audience.
Okay, and I see it on the TV.
Yes, it goes. So, Patty, this is how Alessio's and Rose's date ended. Any thoughts on that?
Oh, it's not terribly surprising. Alessio has always been attracted by bright, shiny things. He'll get bored soon enough.
Oh, bright, shiny things like yourself?
Mm-hmm. He stuck around for a while, though.
So, any thoughts on that? To be honest, I think the audience is with me that rather crappy line, I haven't said this since Patty.
Wasn't that fantastic? That's so not true. Don't buy it for a minute. He said that before.
So, do you anything to go on from this? So, how do you think?
Well, this is one of the reasons that we came on this show. I wanted him to have an opportunity to see if he still wanted to play the field and still wanted to kind of fool around and do the things that he's doing. And, this is kind of chance for him to get it out of his system and be done with it or decide that that's what he wants to do. So it's not really surpurping, but this is going to be a decision point for him.
Did you think he got it out of his system last night?
I'm sure he did.
Thank you. So sure.
I'm my man. I'm sure he did.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else you definitely want to see?
Say that again?
Anything else you definitely want to see?
Right now.
Some character that you want to see more?
Kind of a brief audience reaction to her reaction.
Yeah.
One line.
Yep.
So she knows her man is a slut? What's with this woman's self-esteem?
Well, maybe she's as much of a slut as he is. She did come on the show herself, right? And she's kind of been working it too with the dress. I mean, come on.
Really? Okay. Anybody lacking? Anybody feeling we need one more? Some of the characters more at this point?
How about Rose? Who's your partner? Eric. How about Eric's reaction to finding out that Alessio got into the hotel room?
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Oh, how about a date with Eric and his upgrade partner and the video showing there?
Oh, true.
Oh, we get to watch my wife doing it? Great.
Yeah.
Oh, no, well, you're going to see the video of... Yes.
The video ends at the
Following
hotel room.
morning. Following morning. Come on.
And
Come on, you
yep,
guys.
You go. Yeah. Breakfast at Hotel Bellevue.
Yes.
Hotel Bellevue?
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
breakfast
lovely
at
view.
Hotel Bellevue. You're having a nice, grown-up, decent breakfast.
It's grown up. No McNuggets.
No,
Oatmeal. Gotta watch that heart.
But you do see Alessio and Rose stumbling down the stairs, going somewhere in the morning.
Oh,
You're
God.
having this. Yes. Go on.
Eric,
Thank
don't
you.
look. Don't look.
At least you'd have the decency to put on a different dress.
You know, everything you've told me about her, it sounds like, this is to be expected.
It is, but
It's nice to do something that is, really out there, different. But that is so different than who you seem to be.
And yeah, it's you got to understand a lot about the past of Rose and I, and it's.
I'm
like,
not sure I want to.
Well,
Okay. What is it that Eric is trying to communicate here? We want non-Rose Rose.
There's another option. What you do not want to see about your own past.
Oh, that is
You're
way
Darcy.
more expensive. Interesting. So this is Sally's past. Sally's past.
And why you don't want to know about other people's past.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Sally
I don't
and
have an idea what to do. I'll be Sally, but
okay,
An
we need
idea.
someone
Do you have an
who has
idea?
an idea. Okay. Set it.
we got no plan.
Short setup. Short setup. Where are we? When are we?
Yes.
All right.
Roll that.
Where
baby.
are we?
We are in.
We're at a club.
We're in a strip club.
This is 15, 20 years ago.
Well, okay. Let's say when Sally was.
Sally is putting herself through
Just
college.
one. There we go. Sally is putting herself through college.
So what's your name, honey?
Sally, what's your name?
Oh, who cares?
I'm not sure I want to.
Well, our courtship was, I mean, straight out of a Disney movie. Truthfully, I think she was a virgin when we got married. It's just been a complete turnaround for her to
Cut.
Okay.
A virgin?
And what does that say about me?
Exactly. I think it's probably him who was the virgin.
And maybe I still am.
Very possible.
No, according to our history. But let's have this: the first date of Rose and Eric in the past.
First date or first night they spent together in the morning?
We got this.
I think they'll decide. Is it the first date, the second date, the third date, or the morning after?
Or the both, all of them.
Down on the floor.
So, sure. So date and time, where are we at?
First date?
First
no,
date?
like 10th date.
10th date, first morning after we had sex.
No.
No?
Before sex.
Okay. All right.
Come on, it's been 10 dates. You've got to give me a little more sugar. I mean, please.
I just don't know if you're ready for this.
I'm ready for this.
There's no way you've had anything like this before.
Please, honey. I've had better than that before. Come on.
What? How can you say that?
Well, give me something to judge by. Give me a comparison, and I'll let you know.
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
Let's do this.
Thank you.
Okay. So, let me incorporate that into
Yeah.
who I am now.
Take your time. Take your time.
All right, where were we?
You were talking about how, she was really it was a Disney. A Disney sort of relationship.
Well, it's like way back. It was new. It was fresh. It was special and untarnished. And we both came on here knowing why we were here, and we've both seen these types of shows before.
Cut. Thank you.
Thank you. We might as well go there. Well, it's steamy and hot, so I guess it's time for some jacuzzi fun.
Is this a Finnish thing again?
No, we would have gone for sauna if it would have been a finished thing. Jacuzzi. So who do we put in the jacuzzi then? Well, we established Rose is a... Yeah, let's not go there. What was it? Untarnished? Princess? Or something along those lines. I think we should really put Patty and Jason in the jacuzzi. You've also been told of, or you've heard of this incident of the morning with Rose and Alessio stumbling out. Or at least Jason has been. At least Jason has been. Something might slip though in the discussion.
Oh. All right, so maybe I don't know, but maybe you heard about it.
Exactly.
Well, would you like a little more champagne?
Of course. Well, today was definitely a really nice day. I had fun.
Oh, definitely, me too. I mean, but can you believe the other two? I mean, wow.
What other two? What's the good gossip from today?
Oh, you didn't hear that Rose and were in the hot tub and when they got out, they stumbled? She stumbled?
No. So they were in the hot tub and stumbling away? That doesn't surprise me. Alessio can move fast, so...
Oh, definitely, but I can hold my liquor much better.
Yeah, you've told me. Apparently you say that you could do everything much better.
Well, yes, that is true. That is not a boast.
Let's have a little future of here.
Okay.
This is Jason, sort of boast, or Jason's natural progression to the point where you had 3-4 bottles of champagne, and Jason isn't quite holding his liquor. So this is Jason going, oh my God, I hope I don't end up like I did the last time, which was when. But we'll see the future of Jason being not holding his liquor. Same pool. Same pool, same people. We just need a Patty in the future as well. Go Patty.
Not in the water. Not.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. No. Let's. I got this. I am 100%
You got everything.
in control.
Right?
Yes. We appear to have had everything. Yes. That is.
Best guy.
That.
Whoa.
Yes.
I heard you had the best balance. If you don't have the best balance, then you're not better than all the other people.
I'm better. I'm 100%. I've got better balance than you. That's all right. Let's get out of here now. Yes.
Thank you.
So, your worst nightmare, right there. You're having your second bottle of champagne now. Go.
Well, shall we stop and go for something a little harder, or shall we go up to the room now?
Well, I'm not quite done drinking champagne. Are you sure you don't want another glass?
Well, bubbly makes me so much quicker.
So much quicker.
Thank you.
Jacuzzi. It's an American thing.
Yeah, getting quicker for drinking bubbly stuff. So, I think for the last 2 days, and for a little before sort of the final build-up for the week, the producers need to gather up, because there has been some complaints from various factions, mainly on Facebook and Twitter.
And from marketing department.
And marketing. Well, marketing department is reacting to the Twitter nonsense.
Twitface.
Yeah. They're thinking that there's, something's lacking. We need more speed. I mean, all this, or actually what we do lack is goodwill. There's clearly not enough. Everybody's trash talking and everybody's backstabbing and sleeping behind each other, and the teenagers are sort of, marketing is getting worried here that
we're giving the wrong message.
We're giving the wrong message. Everything is not this bleak. And now we need the producers, which is all the players. We need you to form a nice think tank and figure out what can we do to sort of haul a bit back from this cesspit that the show has sort of
Well, I think the real problem is
Let's
that
have, guys, everybody sort of gather here. It's easier for the cameras. You can take chairs, you can... Oh, let's go. Nice little circle.
Is circle okay?
You're not your character.
Peter, is circle okay?
Or half circle. Yeah,
half circle. Okay.
Remember, guys, you are not your characters. You are the producers.
And your job is on this. If the show goes down, you all go down.
Yes. And
actually, you got this.
yeah. What the audience is saying is that none of the characters are showing their likability. We need to have some way to draw out the charm and the goodness in these people, or the audience isn't going to have any reason to support any of them.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything charming about any of these people? I mean, why were they selected?
It's not about what they are, it's about what we show, right? We might, maybe some kind of contest, split them up, right? And they get to
the last
root.
contest went over so well.
Well, but now they're rooting for their partners, right? The guys, if their girl does well, they win, right? The girls, if their guy does, and they're the guy they came with, not the guy that we paired them with. So they've got some reason to show some sympathy for the people they actually brought here.
Mm-hmm. But now, come on. This isn't Dancing with the Stars. Nobody really cares about these people. I mean, us.
If the audience doesn't care about them, then we lose our viewership.
Well, I think they're drinking too much and, showing too much skin,
That's right.
etc.
Think of the children.
Yeah. If we could maybe substitute in some Coke or maybe some orange juice.
You want to go to level 2? Scale 2 drugs now instead of just
I have
alcohol.
new information that just came in.
What's
It's
the
very
latest?
exciting. There is a trend on Twitter, Team Patty and Team Rose.
Gather the two together?
No, against each other.
Oh.
They're liking that. They're liking that, they're kind of over these sparkly vampires, but they've launched onto, sparkly dresses maybe, I don't know. Maybe some opportunity for marketing there. Team Patty shirts, I'm thinking Team Rose shirts.
And maybe a charity battle.
It's kind of
A charity drinking battle.
Oh, charity battle would be great, because Rose and Patty would pick such totally different beneficiaries.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, maybe everybody.
Think of the children.
Yeah, my children going to college. We need the marketing.
Hey, that's it. Everybody can choose a different charity to donate the money to.
Oh wait,
That would bring in
I'm getting a
bunch of
text.
sparkly t-shirts and a bunch of red t-shirts.
Yeah.
Are they going to be leading teams?
Mothers against drunk drivers are not happy about all the drinking.
Uh-oh.
I think we need to have some kind of spin about that they're not actually driving on the island, so it's okay that they're drinking. I don't know.
Show that they're going around in golf carts that are being chauffeured around. Just a little momentary reminder that no, they're not going anywhere
I think
drunk.
that Jason's stumbling thing out of the jacuzzi the other night
But we can go the other route. Like, drunk driving is bad. Let's put them in golf carts, right? Like, these idiots wiping out has got to be a better message to tell the kids. Well, definitely don't do that.
Oh! Great big bumper car, golf carts,
yes.
demonstrating that when you drink, you can't drive well.
And they got to text.
That would also play into the
Patty
Patty and
Rose.
Rose. We have a Patty and Rose bumper cars things. Yeah, we have a Patty and Rose bumper cars thing with a charity thing for the winner of some sort.
What about paddle boats? Since we've already had the paddle boats, the men can paddle and the women could like hit each other with
whole
things.
show.
That's cheaper than a golf cart.
How about
Woman-on-woman violence. That'll play well in this climate.
I don't think we want to take their conflict that
Direct.
What if we just gave them squirt guns? Would die.
Oh my God, super soakers.
T-shirts.
Paintball guns.
Hey, you've seen these people
T-shirts and
with
squirt guns in the paddle boats.
Yes.
Paintball guns in the paddle boats.
With that.
No, the environmentalists
For
would be
the
all over
children.
that.
the children. But that whole thing doesn't play well in the whole tropical paradise.
No, but soft air
Super
guns
soakers, right? Maybe paintball in Cancun.
Well, you know what we could do? Because that's just not that. Who wants to? How does somebody win, right? If you super soak somebody, let's do capture the flag on the island.
With paddle
Sober,
boats?
no paddle boats, but sober on the island. Okay. 2 different factions and teams. Patty and Rose teams. We'll split up. We'll get some other people. We'll do great capture the flag that they can film. We can have helmet cams.
How about if we let the Facebook audience vote the rest of the members into either Team
Into the
Patty
teams,
or
yeah,
Team
so we
Rose?
get the audience participation.
I'm just gonna get stuck with Nate because he's kind of clumsy. Sorry.
That's entertainment. That's entertainment.
Yeah, well, the audience gets to vote for it, so they're going to vote the
And look
different
at Chevy
teams.
Chase. I mean, how many times did he fall down?
And look at him now.
Exactly.
I don't know that this is really still going to bring out any of the I don't know, good qualities in people. I think capture the flag is a great idea, but we also need some sort of
cooperative
we
play
need
capture
some
the
way.
flag.
Well, we can do confessionals with Rose and Patty where they talk about why they chose their charities. And it's an abstraction.
No, and make
it's a
them
complete abstraction.
like I love the Facebook thing, but make them pick their own teams, right? That's not going to lead to any recriminations.
I like the idea of making them more likable overall to the broader demographic. I mean, I think the teens are really latching on to the whole Team Patty, Team Rose because the teens like the whole arguing thing, but maybe making them a little more likable to the mom demographic, we could broaden our reach a little bit.
I really like the idea of having them talk passionately about why they chose their charity.
Well, and maybe we can kind of get them on board about the fact that as teams, even though it's competitive as teams, that the players pull together and you get some good footage of people coming together and playing as a team on their team and together, right?
And
because
then
they're having to play against the other
we can
people.
just show more of those scenes, right? The ones with encouraging and cooperative and leadership
And
qualities.
maybe not trash talking.
And playing
Wait a
them
minute, that's because
emulated
the whole
by
show is
children.
trash talking.
What if we also offer a prize to the team member of either team, doesn't have to be a leader, who does the most like supportive and encouragement of
Best
of
supporting
their
actor.
team, of their team.
Oh, there you go.
Or if you can't be an athlete,
A
be
little
an athletic
award.
supporter.
Yeah, we gotta get a little. We gotta get a little statue.
Facebook vote on who's the most supportive.
Yeah, and then Facebook
there you
face
go.
can vote.
And then they get some prize based on the votes they get.
Who's the best team player?
We can get marketing right on setting that up.
And then you know what? We could also have the whole capture the flag thing sponsored by.
Or
Cut,
even better.
cut. Thank you.
Do
Thank
all
you.
charities at once. I mean, everybody choose a charity and do charity work. I mean,
Okay. What we are gonna do?
So what was it? Capture the flag with Nerf guns for the children.
Yeah.
Wow.
For the children, what we are gonna do, and correct me if I got it wrong, we are gonna be having 2 personals with Rose and Patty for them saying why they chose that charity for the children or something. And then we are going to have some scenes out there in the island about people trying to find the flag with price of being cooperative while they're being lost on the island because they can't find their way back to the hotel or the flag.
Yes.
because they're drunk. Yeah,
Well-
but there's a prize for being the most cooperative.
No, because they're actually sober.
Oh yes.
So, this time, because the producers really need the show back, the price is higher. So it's $12,000, right?
Yeah, let's go with 20.
20, yeah. 20,000 for the.
It's 20,000 for the winning team, 10,000 going to the charity, 5,000 going to be split among everybody in the team. Well, no wait, whatever it adds up. 1,000 to everybody, 5,000 to who's voted the most co-op player, and
10,000 to the charity.
10,000 going to the charity.
But we start with the. Yeah.
With the confessionals.
Yeah.
Each member of the winning team.
Yes. And 5,000 bonus for the one to be voted the most
Cooperative.
co-op. And as we all know, once we get to those scenes, it's really hard. You're just gonna bite your tongue and not try not to be evil to other people. Oh yeah. Confessionals.
All right. Confessionals.
Confessionals. Team Paddy and Team Rose. I guess we need to decide the teams. Just roughly gonna split it with Nate, Helen, Rose, and Alessio, and then the other team. Just to sort of, because then I don't think there's. That's. Does it?
And Alessio is.
But Rose is one of the leaders.
Rose is the other team leader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then
everyone
else is on her.
So, Paddy, Jason.
Go, Eddie.
Team Paddy. So, confessional. Why did you? Everybody good? Except I'm in the way of every single camera or the audience. So, Paddy, your team. Why did you end up with this setup?
Well, didn't we do the audience? Isn't that what we decided on?
No,
Sorry.
you picked your team.
Oh, we picked our teams. Okay. Well, we just kind of went and back and forth round robin like you did in grade school and picked one and the other. And I think that it's going to be a great competition. I am really happy with the players that are on my team. But I also think that on Rose's team, she's got some quality athletes. It's going to be a fun game, especially since we get to play for charity.
So tell me about this charity. I mean, Children's Cancer Hospital, that's a noble cause.
It's a very noble cause and near and dear to my heart. I think that, cancer research and anything that we can do to help provide for children's hospitals and children's hospice care is something that's really important. It's never anything that's easy to deal with, no matter how old you are, but definitely something that children need.
It is very important. That is true. But so, are you going to go into this to win?
Well, you bet. I don't do anything without the intention of winning. So we are going to do our best to play a really great game, really be a good sportsmanship and come together as an awesome team. And we're going to win some money for children's cancer research.
Thank you. Cheer for the children. Rose.
In honor of your older sister who passed when she was 3.
So Rose, Paddy was just telling us that, was giving really this high praise to your team. So, anything to respond to that?
I'm looking forward to meeting her on the battlefield. I'm fairly confident in my team. I'm not as confident in her team as she is in my team, but may the best man win. That's all I can say about that.
So, tell me about this charity.
Well, my charity is the 4-H Club, and since I've got work in the dairy sector, we have a lot of educational programs that reach out to the local schools, and the 4-H Club comes out and they volunteer and they get to play with the cows and see what it's like at the dairy farm. And it's a really good organization. And
It sounds really traditional. That's I'm sure most of the audience didn't expect you to come up with or come up with such a?
Well, when they asked us to come up with the children's charity, that was the one that I've had the most recent interaction with, and I know the local leaders, and they could really use the money. So I'm looking forward to doing this for them.
So, are you in it for the prize?
I'm in it for the prize for the kids.
Awesome, thank you. Are we missing someone?
Yeah, there's five misses.
All the actors are here. Oh,
all the important people.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, was it then scenes in the wilds of Cancun? Awesome. With flag lost, probably team leader lost, and no idea where the hell you are. But there's the camera still.
Helmet cam?
Yeah, there's the helmet cam, which, if you want, you can sort of forget somewhere as well. But let's mix this up. Let's have Alessio and me. Or no, wait. Alessio and Helen get lost.
Ooh. Make sure you tell her you've never been lost in the woods.
Do we have Nerf guns or super soakers or paintball? What did we decide? Or none?
Yeah, what are we CTFing with?
No guns.
Old school, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that flag was around here. So, what? What's wrong?
If you make too much noise, they'll find us.
Well, I'd like to be found. I'd like to be found.
You're going to get us caught. We're supposed to be capturing the flag people.
There's a fundamental thing I think you're missing here, and that is we need to be found because we're lost. When's the last time you've seen another member of our team?
Think about it. It's been a while.
Let's take a little inventory. What have we here? Water? No. GPS satellite phone? No.
You have lots of buttons.
Well, you got to bring the bling.
We can make a signal. We can make a signal with the bling. You just have to take them off and then...
No! Okay, maybe some yelling, some, I don't know. We could use your glasses and make a
fire?
A fire, right, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you think they're messing with us and this is like, we're on Survivor Man now?
Shit. I don't know if I could kill a person.
Cut there. Still on the subject of capture the flag, other team this time though, they snuck away from the TV cameras. We have two people from the other team.
Who got lost in a bar.
And the cameras shut off.
Okay, which people were lost the first time?
We don't know.
We had Alessio and Rose. Oh wait, Alessio and Helen.
Okay, and which team are they
then
on?
the other team.
They're on Team Rose.
You're on Team Rose.
So, yes.
So the other team. So we'll have Eric and who's the other?
No.
You.
Patty.
Eric is
Patty.
fine.
Patty.
You want Patty?
Patty.
You want Patty?
They lost it, man.
You got lost in a
Oh,
bar.
and I need you on this side, because I'm right-handed.
Remember the children.
So am I.
Remember the children and the cameras got lost on the way
Cameras
to the bar.
got lost on the way too.
Okay, so the cameras are lost. We're sitting here, bump on a log. 2 bumps on a log, literally.
You're in the bar, and sorry, go ahead.
And you're our team leader.
I am. What are we gonna do? Did you think that the plan for them to get the flag worked?
At this point, I don't even care. No compass, no maps. Somehow in those heels, we outpaced all the cameramen. How did we get lost?
I am not sure. I mean, I don't even know. Does moss grow on island trees to figure out where north is?
Yeah. Well, it looks like it's growing all over the place. I know there's...
Is that a monkey?
Cool! Doesn't fling anything at us.
I hope not.
Okay, we come in peace.
Peace, monkey.
So how's this whole show going for you?
Well, it's definitely been interesting. You know, I don't know. It's kind of what I expected and kind of not. How about you?
It's very different. I mean, Rose and I, we had our arrangement, our agreement, and I don't know now.
Really? Is that surprising to you? Did you think that you'd kind of come through with everything that you had arranged and agreed in your plan? And
yeah, we had a plan. I mean, you want to see the plan? I've got it on my. Never mind. Don't want to go all techno geek on you here, but yeah, we had it all figured out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
And no cameras to see this. No.
The first time the guy said he doesn't want to go all techno geek on a girl.
True. What was that? Ah,
yeah. Yeah.
You mean there were cameras watching us?
No.
Oh, okay.
But they could be if you want to do a rerun with cameras watching you.
It would be very different if we had cameras watching us, because then I couldn't open up and be honest.
Okay, so a director found out that you snagged out, heard half of your conversation, and wanted to have it on cam with the confession of not going techno geek, because you have been going during the whole show.
Okay.
Techno geek has to happen.
Has to happen. Everything else as.
And there is a camera.
So there is a camera.
Now we
Techno
need
geek
a
has to
camera.
happen. Maybe you do have your phone. Do we see the plan?
I can't believe they're letting us just sit here when, I mean, what is all this about? Why are we here? Why are they sitting there watching us? Is there something intriguing about us?
Well, I mean, if you think about it, at this point, Alessio and Rose are coupled up and seem to be moving along, so I would imagine that our reaction to that might be somewhat interesting.
Yeah, I think I got a few different ways we could react to that. This is just really, really awkward. I mean, when we have a quiet moment to ourselves, just us and the 20 million people who are watching this. Otherwise, I'd have to pull out the PDA and revise the plan and just see how Patty fits in.
If you've got a plan there, do you think if you had an opportunity to have a moment with Rose and see if, maybe she's just having some fun, but she's still on board in the plan? I mean, at the end of the day, there's a game to be won here.
There is. It is a game, as they play with our hearts. It is.
Can we see a future scene of him and Rose maybe having a conversation about that?
No, easy go. We're gonna see that.
There might be other plans for that. Alessio, Helen, you're still lost.
Still lost.
You're still lost.
Does she know they're lost?
I'm pretty sure that's sort of clear to you as well. When you're still, trying to figure out if you can kill a person or boil a bunny. Sally walks in, your opposing team member.
Hello.
Hey, over here.
Alex. Oh. Sally.
You found us. You were
Are
looking.
you, everyone else is looking for you. So,
Did you find our flag?
of course.
When they come, we'll get their flag.
Forget about.
We already got yours.
So anyway, so where are we headed then?
They're coming. They'll be here shortly.
Okay.
Alex.
You know, I don't. I've never been lost. I thought we.
Alex, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. Thank you for.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine.
I didn't know, and she's not very bright, and I imagine myself rotting in the sand, and.
Alex, we can.
Hold there. I want to hear Helen's confessional on this.
Yeah.
While they clearly moved a few meters away and are talking amongst themselves, and you're being asked later on, like, so what happened?
So she starts calling him Alex, and they start making eyes at each other and touching each other. And I think that she is actually working for our team for Capture the Flag, and they've made code names for each other, and she actually got their flag for us. Very smart.
Brilliant. Back to the scene. Or is it going somewhere? Or are we good with that?
I just
Let's talk later tonight.
Okay, a small thing. Alessio.
Oh, Alessio, I'm sorry.
Yeah. You of all people, I mean, thank you.
Oh, of course.
Cut. Talk later tonight, fine? So I guess we sort of established who won as well by now.
Yeah.
They already won. You got lost. Even though half of your team was lost in a bar, so.
Man, you guys are good.
I assumed she was lying.
She does look like a lying sort, doesn't she?
Apparently. Yeah, I think maybe the flag was captured, but you got to get it back to the other side too. So we got to.
Yep.
You know, it's all, we can all call it a publicity stunt. Like, basically, because we are now looking for goodwill, and due to the unresolved nature of the competition, the producers decide that, yes, we're going to donate to both of the charities.
Both charities.
Love the show. For the cows.
Good children.
Teats for tots.
Wow.
It was the 4-H club.
We take all the children's camps off for fun.
That evening,
Yeah.
we're going to have a sort of a team meetup.
After the competition, to show the good spirit that it is just friendly competition.
So much. Anybody who feels like they have something they want to do in this sort of shady environment where you can bond with random people. I know there's clearly something going on with Alessio and Sally, and I heard some rumors regarding Alessio and Patty, and there was some unresolved issues of Eric and Rose to be discussed.
No.
So no future scene for this. This is the real stuff.
We sit awkwardly.
We're very good at that.
Well, won't you just be like lying there then?
Ouch. Good thing this isn't like going viral, because everybody would know I said that about you.
It's a good thing nobody's watching, right?
Yeah. It's 20 million people.
All right.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yes. This is all you, so.
They'll never notice we're away.
Well, how have you put up with them?
I mean, it's definitely been interesting, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily anything unusual for us, but how about you?
Oh, well, I mean, you know the deal. I mean, don't kiss and tell, but nice people, you know? And
Yeah.
Yeah, and simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they don't get to live the lifestyle. They're not Patty. I mean. But, you know, I think they have no idea. They're not playing the game on our level.
Well.
Yep.
Future.
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Go ahead. What's it about? Do you need more people?
It's Alessio.
Yes.
And Sally.
Yes.
Later in the evening.
Okay.
So.
Who's imagining this?
It's Alessio that's imagining this.
There you go. We need an Alessio there. Anybody? So later this evening.
Alex, it's Alessio, after seeing you last night and then realizing that we had that moment in the art gallery in Los Angeles. You know, I don't know, it's just something about you. It's that Mediterranean physique, I just can't help myself.
Well, no one can.
Thank you. No one can. Yes.
I just have to ask, though, Patty. I mean, there's a lot of turbulence here. I mean, we came into this after having talked about prenuptials and finally preparing for our wedding, and I'm having a lot of fun, but I don't want that fun to destroy us. But
Hold. Let's have another future. This is Patty's vision. You're pitching it in, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
The funeral part or the oh,
nice
right.
meeting again.
True. Fine.
Patty's imagining 7 years to the future.
Yeah, this is Patty's imagination of the future. We need Alessio and Patty. This is after you've been going on, you got married.
yes.
Then 5 years of so-and-so marriage, you break up. Maybe a bit messily. 2 years after that. So this is 7-8 years to your future. Alessio's with a new girl. It was Alessio that broke the marriage. Alessio's with a new girl. Patty's a bit heartbroken, and you bump into each other on the street. What happens?
This is Patty's imagination of
Yeah, this is Patty's imagination of.
And she's worldwide platinum by now, by the way.
Them getting married. They got married. Alessio broke it off, and now Patty runs into Alessio, and Alessio's going with a new girl on the street.
Well, hi there.
Hi. Hi. Been a while.
Can't you even remember my name?
No, Patricia, yes. It's been a long time.
What's this? I see you've downgraded.
It's just a matter of style, right? She and I are going out.
She has none, I have some.
Well, you know, we're going to go to a nice coffee shop. You could join us. There could be drinking.
What makes you think that after everything that you put me through, I would even want to spend the time to have a drink with you? I'm just so glad that I made you sign that prenuptial, and Lady, I don't know what your deal is, but you really. Good luck. That's just all.
She's a barista. It's okay.
I'm sure she
Thank you.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Well, in spite of that possibly horrible future that I just imagined, back to now. So, we came on here for you to make some decisions about the kind of commitments that you wanted to make. And at the end of the day, this is all up to you. So, here's the thing. Let me take this off. Can you unclasp
Fancy
it?
technology.
No, it's super
All right,
fancy.
yeah.
So here you go. This is my heart. You decide what you do with it. Don't break it.
Cut on the kiss.
And you just made me go into national mode.
Oh my God.
Now Eric and Rose.
Oh, no, you gotta keep this. 'Cause there's gotta be a seat.
I definitely want Eric and Rose after this. You sneak off.
One way or another.
Eric
whether
seemed
he
to
throws
be,
it or.
or Eric was probably encouraged to talk to Rose because what the producers heard while you were talking to Patty in the bar.
Red, what the F is going on?
It's fun.
What, fun?
It's fun.
We were setting you up to be the big sympathy girl that everybody was going to love you, and now
Farm children.
Farm
What's more
children.
sympathetic than farm children?
Well, now everybody's treating you like you're the world's biggest slut. I mean, that's not going to get us the votes. It's not going to get us the win. We need you to restrain a little bit.
That's gonna be kind of hard. This is my 5th Cosmo.
Take it from a 10 back down to an 8. It's okay to be hot and cute, but you got to keep your dress on once in a while. Fine. There's just no talking with you right now.
Cut. Now I want confessionals from Rose. Or actually, this is during this weekly show.
Okay.
You're sober now.
I need some sunglasses.
Let's move you a bit forward. There we go. And this is your first show on this, because all of this is obviously recorded. And after, okay, well, let's go with this. So, how did that make you feel? Eric just walking off like that.
I'm honestly more okay with it than I thought I'd be. I mean, I'm 25. I'm finally getting to cut loose and have some fun. That's what I've been missing. Like, and I do the
fun like Alessio.
that and just not being confined to a house. I have a job, but I'm also essentially the standard housewife. I have to work 2 jobs at home, and here I just can cut loose.
What do you think of this? And now you're showing the clip of Alessio and Paddy with all the smoochy heart being given away. How does that make you feel?
It's a little disappointing, but if anybody's been paying attention, I know he's been lying the whole time.
So, you've been playing him all the time?
Essentially, yes.
Oh, that's pretty ballsy coming from you. I mean,
I don't get out much.
I mean, the popular or the crowd here seems to think that, you're the one being played.
Well, they can think that, and they're welcome to it, but I know what's really going on. I'm not as naive as I act.
Thank you.
Thank you. And now Alessio had some wheelings and dealings with Sally, and this is obviously after you've been panicked apart by Patty.
So as before, we do this again at hotel hallways after the karaoke night. You're probably a bit drunk or not, depending on how much you drank at the karaoke bar.
I think he actually sang, and that was a surprising thing because no one knew, including Alessio, no one knew he could sing. And Patty was actually impressed with the singing.
That's perfect.
So how have we come to be? This is the same night.
Same night.
Drinks,
Same night.
Hotel hallway.
Hotel hallway.
Okay.
Alessio, I saw you across the room or across the forest, and it just spoke to my heart. You look so like you're supposed to be there, like you're supposed to, like you have all of this energy, this drawing energy. It's magnetic.
I think that's why you were able to find us, because I think
some connection.
There's a magnetism there. You know, they say that birds and dolphins and maybe humans too have a bit of magnetite right in their noses.
Really? And I don't know, it just seems like it continues to pull.
And so then he leans in to show her the magnetite.
Cut there, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Magnetite covered up there, Scott. We may need to get a close-up on Scott's magnetite.
In your case, it'd be
We're clearly missing now the sister-brother combination from here, because we're having this. Up to you to decide, is it during the bar or after the bar? Sort of catching up, what has happened during the week?
During the bar?
During the bar.
Well, of course, that would be.
Your quiet moment, just the two of you, nobody seeing.
It's really fun to be dating people, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
And I think we're really putting it on.
I think so too.
And you know, these people haven't even determined that we're brother, sister.
I know, it's pretty devious, right?
Oh, I just love to hear that.
Do you think we should tell him at the end?
Oh, I think
After we
so.
win?
Because you know, I just love it when a plan comes to action.
Yeah. Can we both win?
Well, that is a thought I never thought of. I never thought we'd make it this far. Well, I know I would, but...
I don't know if we can both win. That's kind of sad.
Well, then it'd be to win or not to win. That is thy question.
That is the question. I think I'll win.
Well, I think I can win so much easier.
Okay.
Cut.
Thank you. And the great secret is out. It's out. Producers might already know, because producers would be checking all the like wedding certificates and all that, because you claim to be married. But hey, details.
We're very lazy producers.
Yeah, nah, could be.
Take everyone's word for it.
It's the bigger drama.
Chose not to reveal it.
Of course, because it would come out. There we go.
I need a conversation with you at the bar, my friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this is lovely, right?
Yes.
Getting everybody out. I haven't really seen you since the bowling, right? We were on different teams to the extent that teams really meant anything there. I wanted to take a moment.
Oh yes, and I was stuck in the jungle for so long.
Yeah, well, it all seemed very. It was for charity.
Yes.
And I did want to take a moment to speak with you. I've been partnered with your lovely wife, and you obviously have more experience with her than I do. So maybe you can help me out here. Is she just dumb as a bag of hammers?
Well, now, wait a minute. What are you implying?
I'm just trying to get to know everybody, and I thought that you might be able to bring me up to speed here. Like tactics at the contest seemed to consist primarily of spinning around at random, which admittedly was as good as anybody else was doing. And she had a mean backhand in tennis, which certainly covered for me nicely. But help me out here.
Well, now she is not that fast. You have to kind of prompt her, but she will get it.
So just like one hammer.
Exactly.
I love this. I love this plan.
I'd love to see the two team leaders.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little tete-a-tete.
Yeah. Oh, we can definitely do that. This is probably during bar.
After several drinks.
Yep.
You already had 5 cosmos.
Yeah, this is probably around the 7th then.
Okay. Maybe Patty has some critiques of Rose's singing.
Oh! You just spilled margarita down my dress. How have you been?
I'm good. How have you been?
Did you get lost in the forest?
I think so.
I think I did too. Your hair is so pretty.
Aw, I love your dress.
Wait, it's kind of
so
sparkly.
shiny.
I know.
I keep getting distracted. What are we talking about? Huh?
Gee, what do you think we just bag this bar and this whole fucking thing? Let's go for a swim and take that bottle.
Yes.
Come on.
Okay.
Cut.
Only available on extras.
$3.99 a minute.
Oh,
Even
that's
with the price?
Mercenary.
I don't think it could have gotten that interesting unless you drowned from all the drinks, and she had to give you mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Yes. Saturday morning, that would be basically yesterday from today. Everybody's having a charming hangover. Someone's dress might have been lost, or more than one person's dress might have been lost in skinny dipping. Saturday, hangover. Anything somebody needs to do? Still unresolved issues they want to address? Or is it the last big date with your chosen partner for the week?
While having a hangover.
While having a hangover. And in preparation of the grand finale of today, when you're all being ripped open to the consuming public. Your most thoughts.
Sally, we need to strategize. We do. We need to have a discussion as much as we can with this noise here.
Yes, we need to have a discussion.
Sounds drinking a Bloody Mary.
So, restaurant, late afternoon, very, very late afternoon.
Oh, because we couldn't get up any earlier. Ah. Okay, Sally, we gotta talk about this.
What did you hear?
Softly. Talk softly. Okay, I've been watching everybody else going through all their things. And we have to really team up on this. And we're up against some tough competition.
On what?
Because there are a couple of people who are just little Miss Populars. They get teams named after them and everything else, and they got to be taken down. Now, Rose, she's probably going to take herself out of this competition because Alessio's got that crank on his hip that he needs to reel it in each time.
Yeah.
So, what about Patty? Patty is Miss Country Western Star. She's doing this for the children. She's distracting with her spangles. How can we take her out? We could have Helen take her out.
Oh, now that would be.
I know, I'm thinking outside the box there.
I can't even. I think Patty will take herself out.
How is she going to do that?
Thank you.
She's going to take herself out. Right. I'm not sure I want to see that one.
Can we maybe get a confessional of Rose reacting to her husband trying to throw her under the bus there?
Most definitely can have a Rose confessional. We could have Rose and Patty doing a confessional.
Together.
Together, the Miss Populars.
All right, with Bloody Marys in hand.
Bloody Marys in hand. The big question.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That was a good night last night.
That was so much fun.
Girls, the big question everybody in the audience wants to know. So, what do you think about this Miss Popular thing?
Well, it's true.
I mean, clearly it's something that has popped up because Alessio is, out on a date with you, and I don't know. It's true, I guess, but it's interesting because the whole team, whatever. I mean, we've never had an issue with each other. We're on here and just kind of came on to see what this could happen.
Yeah, we're here to play the game. We knew these were possible outcomes. It's just, I'm a little disappointed in Eric trying to throw me under the bus because when this whole thing got started, he was really into the I want the prize money, and now, and it was originally I don't care which one of us gets the prize money. Now he's ready to throw me under the bus. But, kind of like that business he's been trying to start for the last 5 years or so, I don't think it's going to work.
Well, you definitely seem to be hitting, or you clearly don't have any issues with you, as we can see from this footage. You guys running out of the bar and sort of losing dresses on the way it's being shown.
Alcohol resolves conflict.
So, anything to say for the viewing public on this?
Like I just said, we've never had an issue. We had the best time last night. I'm not sure if we were swimming with logs or if there were some dolphins out there or something like that.
Remember, kids, the key to all of this and to being as fabulous as we are in the morning after, hydrate.
Hydrate.
Lots of water.
When you detox. Then you retox, but then you detox again for the children.
Detox on before the children. You detox for the children.
Sponsored by Betty Ford Clinic.
And then some random health drinks you can buy.
Coconut water.
Alcohol solves conflicts.
Well, I mean, when drunks fight, nobody really gets hurt.
Anheuser-Busch needed a plug, okay?
Helen, Nate, your hungover date. After all these bags of nails, and which are now in your head, by the way.
And remember, it's the last night to hook up.
Yeah, it's definitely the last night to get something done before the big show tomorrow.
Are you doing okay, Nate?
I'm doing okay. I'll be fine. You?
Oh,
You seem to be-
I'm just fine. I don't like to drink a whole lot.
Sure. Well, that not a whole lot doesn't seem to be on the menu, but all right. So, has it been wonderful? Has it been great?
It's been fun. Nate, you've been really nice to me, and I like that. I know that I'm not maybe as interesting or
Well-
smart or funny as the other girls, but I appreciate that you've been nice, and I've had a very nice time.
I've had a fabulous time as well. It's been a really, I don't know that it's been what I expected.
No,
Um,
but life never is.
well, and the whole concept, the whole thing is about, opening up to other people and really communicating. So, let me ask you a question. Do you trust me?
Hold. I'd like to see where the Nate, who has some trust issues or might be a bit jealous, feels this is going. So if we could have future Nate.
So, okay. We need a Nate and we need a Helen.
Helen,
Who are doing something in the future with
1
Nates.
year from now.
Do you trust me?
Yeah.
Okay, and this is in Nate's mind.
This is in Nate's mind.
Nate's mind.
We don't even know who's trusting who, but apparently Helen did trust, maybe.
Gosh, it was another late night at the office, I guess. What happened?
There were so many things that needed to be done. I had this list, you know how it is.
I know.
I make this list and I try to get through all of the things. Nate, sweetie, I just can't help it.
We had, a month ago we planned this couples night out, and I feel like we let our friends down again, and now they just, I don't know that they'll want to reschedule yet again.
Oh, I'm sure they will. They'll understand. It's, things come up.
I hope you're right.
Thank you. That's brilliant. Ooh, Nathan trust issues. So, back to the question. Do you trust me?
Nate, through this week, I think I've learned that I can trust you to communicate, and I can trust you to tell me what you think, and that I can trust you to take what I think seriously. I do trust you.
So it's the end of the week, right? We're wrapping this up. Let's do one last sharing experiment.
Sure.
I give you my wallet, you give me your purse, and we just look through them.
Sure.
My life, your life, here you go.
Okay. This is a funny photo.
Lipstick, tampons, chiclets. It's not here. It's not here. Who comes on a show like this and doesn't pack birth control?
Cut.
Oh, Helen.
She just sacrifices bunnies.
Yeah.
To see if she's pregnant.
Established that she's not very bright.
She's not really sleeping with her husband.
You've thrown the GM now.
I declare victory.
How much experience do we get? When do we roll for experience?
At the end of the show. That's what the voting is for.
So, I'm shortly running out of stuff. Anything else? Anything else before we go to the voting and the sort of final things?
Do they have like a big event thing at the end on Saturday evening that they all go to together, or do we go straight into the voting?
I don't think is there any need for such? You already had the Friday evening.
Yeah, the karaoke night was.
Cool. Then I think there's just going to be the whole thing of buzzing. This is, again, we are completely unprepared for it. We managed to fail this last time as well.
Yeah.
The whole voting part.
Did anybody actually hook up besides Alessio and
Alessio and Alessio.
Alessio and Alessio.
and Alessio and Alessio?
As far as the guys, he got all the action.
Apparently everyone but Helen.
So is Wild Oats. And he did.
Well,
You still got Helen to go.
So let's have a quick tag tap between Helen and Alessio to get that over with.
Fine.
They would
No.
have done it in the woods while they were lost.
Not needed. We'll just make the assumption
was gonna
that
happen.
she's been there too.
Or he's
That
been
she,
there.
she was the one that he wasn't interested in, which is also interesting.
I think they mutually selected out when they were in the wilderness.
Yeah.
That was the window, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that is true. And
Yeah.
you just got lost.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of surprised that Patty hasn't slept with anyone other than, Rose.
Okay.
So aim high.
Were there hidden cameras on that beach?
Dress cam.
They
got left on the beach.
You can do it with
Yeah, they're
open and closed
left on
hands and people stand. Okay.
Okay.
This is how we're going to do the voting.
Yes.
We are going to have people again in 2 rows. Oh, yeah, let's do it by pairs. Yeah. Yeah.
We just want all 8 at the same time.
At the same time, yeah.
So all 8 in a row, please.
Yeah.
Bye.
And this is the weekly vote for stay or upgrade.
Stay or upgrade.
I'm going to explain to you how we are going to do this.
So
Nice
how are the
row.
couples?
We don't
It
mind.
doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go through this once.
Okay.
Go through this once. You put one hand behind your back.
Right hand preferably,
Yeah.
and keep left hand visible.
Yeah.
please.
Forms an L when you
Yeah.
I see what you
There is some stay.
And that's stay with the person you dated this week?
No, stay with the partner you came with.
That you came with.
Yes.
And this is upgrade to the partner you had this
That you
week
had
with.
this week. Okay.
And I'm going to go behind you to see that you're not changing the as you see what the others are doing.
All right,
It
so,
doesn't really matter.
Wait,
but
this is stay.
this is stay. This is stay. Stay.
Stay. Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Okay.
Down.
Stop.
Okay.
Stay.
Punch your
Upgrade.
original partner.
Stay.
Don't punch your original partner.
Easy. Stay.
Slap.
Upgrade.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And after we have seen what you have chosen, we are going to do short confessionals, right?
Yeah, we can do short confessionals on.
Why did I do this? Why did I choose that? Am I sad because I was dropped out or got continue?
Put right hand behind your back.
Yeah.
It's easy. Or it doesn't matter. One.
To the person that they were paired with, they can't upgrade to somebody else. Like they
Not
can say,
this
I want
week.
Alessia because he's obviously.
No.
Next week, new week. If you get to stay in the show.
Original pair that both decide to stay, both stay on the show but continue dating different people.
They voted for each other to stay with each other.
Yes, if both from an original couple stay, then they stay and they stay on the show. If both of the new couple upgrade, then they both stay on the show.
And I think we're going to do this one by one, so that person first reveals that, and we get confessional immediately. So if you can get cameraman, like say, why did you choose that?
No. We want, we want everything first.
Okay.
Yeah, we've all
Everybody show.
Cool.
Okay.
One. On 3, everybody brings hand down.
Okay.
One.
So stay.
Upgrade.
Thank you.
Stay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
So what do we have? Upgrade, stay, upgrade. Who's actually?
See, that's why you need the couples next to each other.
You could do that.
It doesn't matter either way. Let's say Helen decides to upgrade, and so does Nate.
Ooh.
Congratulations, go on one side.
Yeah.
Jason decides to upgrade. You were dating with
Me.
Oh.
You're out, Jason. Please come.
Sally as well. Sally is unfortunately out. Jason go that side. And so does Eric and...
Oh, we both
you're
decided to
both
upgrade, so how's that
out.
work?
That's true.
Yeah,
You're both out.
I'm out.
And you're both in. Jason, that side. Don't go
Jason,
anywhere.
yeah.
Stay there. And you go that side. Cool. Now we have the losers who went out. And we have the winners who stay in. confessionals by roughly pairs, I suppose, as much as we can.
We could do the pairs because you were a couple when you signed in.
Yes.
We'll start with you.
Yeah.
So you were in the show for 1 week and fell out.
Everybody else can go sit down.
There's like two bigger ones.
Just a
Doesn't
simple
matter
caveman.
which.
I'm just a simple cave.
Just how angry am I?
No, probably not going to be much hand-holding in this one.
No, not really. Actually,
Not particularly, yeah.
So, guys, that didn't go well.
Actually, it went very well. It explained to me a lot. Rose and I got together when she was 16, 17, I was early 30s. And I've taken good care of her, and I've helped her along. I taught her that CDs were more than just music. Helped her get through school. And
Anything to say to this, Rose? I mean,
I'm gonna be single. Woo!
Thank you. That was excellent.
Jason, you got kicked out because your sister decided
To upgrade.
to upgrade. Jason. So Jason, how was this? I mean, even after this like massive revelation of you not actually being married, you're basically related. What's up? Anything
Well-
you want to share?
Well, you know, that's what I'm very concerned about. I mean, how could she backstab me after I went to hell and back for her? I mean, I thought we were brother and sister. But then she stabs me in the back. I mean, who does that to your own kin?
That's perfect. Sally, please. So, Sally, you got thrown to the wolves pretty much there.
I don't think so.
No?
No, I think actually my decision to stay with stay with Nate, thank you. To stay with Nate was a choice of, I think the choices that I were given were essentially the same. And I've sought, I realized through this process that I'm looking for some more mystery in life. And this is the opportunity for me to do those things that really give me the opportunities to jump off a bridge, to take the plunge, to do.
So no more stability? That this is the new Sally now?
You
Gonna
bet.
be a changed woman?
You bet.
And now the winner is, let's have Nate and Helen. No, Nate and Helen first.
Yeah.
The upgrade couple. Those shall, from now on, be known as the upgrade couple. Yes, hand-holding, there has to be hand-holding.
Yep.
So, Nate and Helen, you look beautiful together.
Thank you.
Thanks.
But doesn't this feel a bit like disingenuous, to Nate, your partner, Helen, to your brother?
It's certainly not what I expected at the start of the week. I mean, I had a lot invested in my previous relationship, but like with all investments, you have to look back every once in a while and go, is this getting me where I want to be, right? Is this the path that I want to be on? And I'm very happy here.
So, Helen, you just left Jason like he was nothing.
Well, I mean, he's not going to give me a baby, so.
Ouch!
Wow!
How do you follow that?
I don't know.
Like a star.
Well,
Here we are.
So, Alessio, Patty, I mean, you two, you look gorgeous together. So,
thank you.
What's-
She's a beauty.
do you think your relationship can hold even after all Alessio's wheeling dealing?
Well, I mean, that was part of the deal to come here, for him to have an opportunity to kind of sow the last of his wild oats. And, we clearly have had a very non-traditional relationship, but I would say that it's classical romance.
Absolutely. And, you can't upgrade from perfection. And that's what we have right here with our relationship. We've got this locked down.
So, are you trying to say here that you're ready to take the next step and really ready to commit? I mean, there's a son waiting back home. Can you handle that?
Well,
I love John.
and John loves you.
He's a great little fella. He's a handful, but I mean he's a kid.
And Patty, you ready to take care of 2 boys?
Well, this is part of the thing. I'm hoping I got a man now.
Yeah.
He's not gonna give me a baby.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can we change now?
Okay.
Well, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
We had great fun this far. There's some.